Hello coders, I welcome you all in project 4 part 2 video. In the last video we have completed 9 questions. Currently we are at question number 10, categorical data encoding. So in the last video we have discussed how to encode this sex column having two categories, male and female. So sex column is having only two categories, male and female. So we could encode it with map function. But what if we are having more than two categories? For example, in this embark column. So in this embark column, we are having three categories, C, Q and S. C for Sabog, Q for Queenstown and S for Southampton. So embark column is showing port of embarkation from where the journey has been started. If we are having three or more categories, then it's bit difficult to write this map function. So it is better to use get underscore dummies method of pandas data frame. So let me show you this practically. So before we encode this embark column, let's check how many categories are there in this embark column. So for that, we have to write data which is pointing to our original data frame, and in bracket notation, let me copy this and paste it over here. I am going to use this n unique method of pandas data frame. As you can see over here, embark column is having three categories that we can know with help of n-unique. If you want to display name of categories, then we have to use unique. So let me execute this cell. As you can see over here, S, C and Q. S for Southampton, C for Shabok and Q for Queenstown. It is showing port of embarkation from where journey has been started. So let's encode this column. So for that we have to use pd dot get underscore dummies method of pandas data frame. So let's press shift plus tab over here to check the docstring of this get underscore dummies method of pandas data frame. So as you can see over here, first argument data. So here our variable is also with name data. Let me press again shift tab. So here we can pass columns that we want to encode. So columns, now we want to encode this embark column. So let me copy and paste it over here. So let's execute this cell. So as you can see, original embark column has been deleted and new three columns are created with name embark underscore C, embark underscore Q and embark underscore S. So why three column has been created? Because embark column has three categories. If we apply this get dummies on sex column, then it will create two columns because sex column is having two categories. So by these three columns, we can know actually person journey has been started from where. So now let's understand dummy variable trap. So in dummy variable trap is a scenario where there are attributes which are highly correlated and one variable predicts the value of others, that you can see over here. If we are having this 0 and 1, we can also predict other will be 0 because here person journey has been started from S, Southampton, so rest will be 0. As you can see over here, with this two column also we can predict this first one, because if both are 0 and obviously then third one will be 1. So with help of these two columns we can predict the value of first one. So we can remove this column. So now let's remove this first column. So let me copy this statement and paste it over here, comma and shift tab to check the docstring of this get underscore dummies method of pandas data frame. As you can see over here, drop underscore first is equal to false, which is by default. So let me copy and paste it over here. And here I am making drop underscore first is equal to true. So let me execute this cell. So as you can see over here, first column has been deleted. So let's assign this to new variable. Data1 is equal to this statement. So let me execute this cell. So let's check first row of this data frame. As you can see over here. So with this two variable, we can predict the value of first one. So this way we can encode columns if we are having more categories with get underscore dummies method of pandas data frame. So next question, what is univariate analysis? So in univariate analysis, we are taking one variable at a time and do our analysis. It doesn't deal with any relationships. So let me first display the column names. So now to explain you this univariate analysis, here I have mentioned some questions. So let's solve it one by one. So first, how many people survived and how many people died on board of Titanic? So here we have to work on this survived column. So let me copy and paste it over here. Let me use value counts method of pandas data frame. So with value underscore counts method, we can find number of records for each category. So let me execute this cell. As you can see over here, this many people not survived and this many people survived. So it's better practice to visualize it. So let me import Shibon as SNS and let me import matplotlib dot pyplot as plt. So let me execute this cell. As you can see over here, survived column is a categorical column. So we can use sns.countplot. So sns.countplot. So let me copy and paste it over here. Let me execute this cell. So as you can see over here, 0 means not survived, 1 means survived. And here it is showing count. So this way we can use count plot for categorical variable. So now next question. How many passengers were in first class, second class and third class? So now let's display first column names to know actually we have to work on which column. So this time we have to work on P class. So let me write data. So let me copy this column name and paste it over here. Dot value underscore counts method of pandas data frame. So with help of this value underscore counts method, we can find number of records for each category. So let me execute this cell. So as you can see over here, these many passengers were in first class, these many in second class and these many in third class. It is always better practice to visualize it. So again I am going to use sns.countplot. So let me copy this and paste it over here. So please remember we can use count plot for categorical variable. So let me execute this cell. As you can see over here, most of the passengers are in third class, that you can see over here, and higher number of passengers are in first class as compared to second class, that you can see over here. So this way we can perform univariate analysis, taking one variable at a time and perform the analysis. So let me show you another example. So in this we have to find number of male and female passengers. So for that we have to work on this sex column. Dot value underscore counts method of pandas data frame. So let me execute this cell. As you can see over here, number of male passengers and number of female passengers. So it is again categorical variable. So we can visualize it with sns.countplot. Data and sex. So let me execute this cell. As you can see over here, number of male passengers, number of female passengers. So number of male passengers are higher in number as compared to female passengers, that you can see from this graph. So now let me show you another example. So let's perform univariate analysis on age column. Age column is numerical column. So for that we have to use, so I am using plt.hist. So plt, which is alias of matplotlib, and I am going to use histogram. So data and age. So as you can see over here, most of the passengers from 20 to 40 in age, that you can see from this graph. It is better to use box plot in place of this histogram. So let me write sns.boxplot and data and age. So let me execute this cell. So let's change orientation of this graph. So orient is equal to V for vertical, that you can see over here, our box plot. So as you can see from this box plot, most of the passengers are from 20 to 40 in age. And also here you can see some of the outliers at the top. At the bottom you can see number of children. So we can say we are having less number of children as compared to middle age. So same way we can perform univariate analysis for other variables. So in univariate analysis we are taking one variable at a time and perform our analysis. So please remember count plot, which is suitable for discrete or categorical variables, and histogram, this histogram, and box plot for a continuous variable to show the frequency of distribution, that you can see over here. we can use histogram and box plot for a continuous variable to show the frequency of distribution that you can see over here. So please remember, this histogram and box plot are graphical representations used to find the frequency of numerical values that you can see over here. So now let's perform bivariate analysis. So in bivariate analysis, we can take two variables at a time and perform the analysis, and it deals with relationships. So let me display column names. So in this data set, our most important variable is survived. So at the end, we have to predict this variable who has better chance for survival. So survived column called as dependent variable or target variable, and other variables are called independent variables. So now to perform this bivariate analysis, here I have mentioned some questions. So let's solve them one by one. So first question, who has better chance of survival, male or female? So here we are going to use Seaborn's bar plot. So bar plots are often used when comparing categories of data. So here we are going to compare categories of the data, two categorical variables, survived and sex. So for that we can use bar plot. So SNS dot bar plot. So X is equal to sex column and Y is equal to survived column, and data is equal to our data frame. So let me execute this cell. So as you can see over here, so as per the graph, we can see female has more chance of survival as compared to male. So now next question, which passenger class has better chance of survival in first class, second class or third class? So again I am going to use SNS dot bar plot. Here X is equal to P class and Y is equal to survived column, and our data is equal to our data frame. So let me execute this cell. So as you can see over here, on Y axis we have this survived column and X axis P class. Same over here. On X axis we are having sex column that you can see over here. In Y axis we have survived column that you can see over here. So as per this graph, we can say that passenger in first class having more chance of survival as compared to second class and third class, and passenger in second class having more chance of survival than third class. So this way we can perform bivariate analysis by taking two variables at a time and perform the analysis. It deals with relationships that you can see over here. We have used two columns, here sex and survived, and here P class and survived. So now next question, feature engineering. So what you mean by feature engineering is a process of using domain knowledge to extract features from raw data via data mining techniques. So these features can be used to improve the performance of machine learning algorithms. So let me first display our column names. So in this example, we are going to create new column with help of existing columns. These two one, SIB-SP and this parse. So with help of this SIB-SP and this parse column, we can find the size of person's family. This SIB-SP, which is number of siblings and spouse on board of Titanic, and here number of parents and children. So let's combine these two columns, SIB-SP plus this parse. So data, let me copy this column name and paste it over here, plus data and this column. So let me copy and paste it over here. So let's create new column with name family underscore size equal to this statement. So let me execute this cell. So let's check first row of our data frame. So as you can see over here, new column is created with name family underscore size, which is showing size of person's family. So now let me show you another example. So here in this example, we want to find fare per person. So let me display column names. Here this column is showing total fare, but we want to find fare per person. So that we can do with data and this fare column. So let me copy and paste it over here. Divided by data and family underscore size column that we have just created, which is showing size of person's family, and plus 1 for person himself. Let's write in parenthesis and let's create new column with name fare underscore per underscore person equal to this statement. Let me execute this cell. So let me show you first row of our data frame or data set, as you can see over here. So now new column has been created with name fare underscore per underscore person, which is showing fare per person. So this way we can perform feature engineering as per our requirement and data set. So please don't forget to subscribe. If you like this video, smash that like button. Thank you very much for watching this video. Take care. Bye bye.